You waited till you got caught.
I mean,
you did.
that's your opinion, yes. And
No, that's true. The police report is saying he was drugged after meeting a female at a bar. That's what you seem shocked. That's what's in the police report. Have you read it? And then he said his debit card was taken without his permission as well.
I did not take his debit card.
Well, they found it in your purse. That's what the police report says. So what do you do for a living?
I'm a nanny.
Oh, not anymore.
We've got a defendant in court today accused of slipping drugs to a guy she met at a bar, then swiping his car and running up his credit card, all while she's already on probation. And instead of facing the music, she's standing in front of the judge, spinning wild stories like nothing happened. And the evidence is literally staring her down. The worst part is lying in court never helps, it just piles on the trouble. But some people can't stop themselves. What really makes this insane is how calm she acts, like she's at a coffee shop. Instead of facing serious felony charges, judges see right through that act, and you can feel the patience wearing thin. So the real question is, do crimes like this warrant instant jail time, or can probation still survive? Let's watch Judge Boyd take control and shut down this nonsense.
Are you Janelle Garza?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all the discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Garza, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Garza, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes.
After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge. Ms. Garza, at the time of the offense, had been a drug addict for several years. When she was arrested, it was her first felony arrest, and it scared her. It scared her enough to get clean and to get a job. Since May 10th of this year, she's been clean. She did it on her own without going to rehab because she couldn't afford to go to rehab. And she's been clean for over 6 months. She has reconciled with her mother, and she's been employed since June of this year. She is a different person than the person that committed this offense because she understood and is willing to take responsibility for exactly what happened and wants to move forward with her life. She understood a change was necessary. And I think the person that you see today is a different person than the person that committed this offense. So we would request you place her on deferred adjudication because of that for the 2-year period and just follow the state's recommendation, Judge.
And what did you do?
Like,
No, with regards to this offense.
what did I do?
Yes.
What do you mean? What did I do?
You're here for unauthorized use of a vehicle.
Oh,
So what did you do?
I took someone's vehicle without their permission.
All right, because the police report is saying, at least he's saying he was drugged after meeting a female at a bar. That's what you seem shocked. That's what's in the police report. Have you read it?
I went over it. It's just,
Yes.
I didn't read that exact part.
Oh,
that
yeah, it
that
says-
he was drugged, but I understand.
So was he drugged?
No.
And then he said his debit card was taken without his permission as well.
I did not take his debit card.
Well, they found it in your purse. That's what the police report says. Because it says right here,
I don't
Victim-
remember them saying anything about that, and I
No.
don't remember having the debit card or anything.
it says, according to the original case number, victim had been drugged after meeting a female at the bar. Victim allowed the female to take him home in his vehicle. After waking up, he discovered his vehicle was gone with the keys, cell phones, and multicolored debit card. He found out later in the day his debit card had been used at a local gas station. The stolen vehicle, which is what we're here today, was found today, had the keys in the ignition, and had no signs of tampering in the steering column. Victim stated he never gave any consent to take or use his vehicle and wanted to process with charges. Victim gave us consent to process and search the vehicle. While searching the vehicle, victim's debit card was found inside her purse. So they're saying they found his debit card inside your purse.
Mhm.
The debit, well, I mean, you're saying,
No, I'm saying, I understand what you're saying. I don't recall them ever saying that, or them telling me that, or of them ever saying that they found a debit card in the purse. If they did,
yeah, that's what they say right here.
I understand. I just don't recall them ever telling me that personally, or them ever bringing
Well,
that up.
wait a second. This is what the police report says. The debit card was a multicolored debit bank card. I also found a gray camouflage bag in the trunk with some work gear and victim's work identification card. Suspect, that's you, was advised of her rights and asked why victim's debit card was in her purse. Suspect said she found it in the vehicle and thought it belonged to her friend. The bag in the trunk, she said, was already there. She said she didn't know the vehicle was stolen. So the debit card was found in your purse.
Mm.
When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I'll be clean.
All right, so we'll do a drug test today, then I'll come back with sentencing. State versus Janelle Garza. So when's the last time you used marijuana?
Yesterday.
All right, so what?
This is exactly where people shoot themselves in the foot the most if you step in front of a judge and start lying. You're basically signing your own worst-case scenario. Courts actually give credit when someone owns up even when the situation is messy, but dodging the truth? That wipes out any chance of leniency, and in this case, she's already on probation, so the stakes couldn't be higher. What's wild is how confident she sounded when the judge asked if she was clean. She said yes like it was gospel, but minutes later a test popped positive for marijuana, and that's not just awkward, that's a flashing neon sign to the judge that she can't be trusted. Judges notice stuff like this because it shows a pattern. If you can't be honest in the courtroom, they assume you're lying everywhere else. And Judge Board doesn't hand out second chances for games like this. I bet deferred adjudication is completely off the table. Let's watch and see how this one unfolds.
Your attorney was singing your praises about how you've gotten your life together and you did it all on your own. So why are you using marijuana?
Well, I guess I should say I got my life together. I used to use meth for 5 years.
I'm sorry, what?
I used to use meth and amphetamine for 5 years. That's what I've been clean for the last 6 months.
But marijuana is illegal here in Texas. So why are you using marijuana?
It just helps me with my anxiety. That's basically it.
All right. But as a part of the program
I
and
would
taking
know.
responsibility,
Yes,
when
ma'am.
your attorney was singing your praises, talking about how you clean and sober, you
Yes.
know that sobriety does not mean that you're using marijuana. You should have stopped her and said, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. But you didn't. You waited till you got caught.
I mean,
You did.
that's your opinion, yes. And
No, that's true. Let me ask you this. Did you interrupt your attorney and tell her, I'm not clean and sober because I'm using marijuana? That's yes or no. Did you tell her that?
I told her that I was using marijuana, yes.
When you were before the bench.
But because I just feel like there's different types of sobriety. For me, the meth use was really bad. So,
Well-
and I couldn't carry a job for the last 5 years. And in the last 6 months that I have been sober from methamphetamines, I have been able to get a job and get a car and see my daughter every day and be a mom and be present.
You're not allowed to use marijuana while you're on probation.
I understand that. And I understand that I would not be able to use it and I won't use it.
But do you understand you're not clean and sober?
Yes. And
So what do you do for a living?
I'm a nanny.
Oh, not anymore. I don't allow people on felony probation to be nannies, to be home health care providers, and especially someone who's not clean and sober. And who are you a nanny to? Is this a relative or somebody?
Yes.
Sister, cousin, who is it? All right. So that job is over with today. You understand?
Yes.
So how far did you go in school?
I went all the way through high school. I graduated and I went through some trade school. I had my medical assistant. I went through medical assistant school. I finished that.
And where are your children?
Right now she's at school.
And how old? Do you only have one
I only
child?
have one. She's 14.
And does she live with you?
Yes. And my mom and my grandparents and my other family.
When you say your mom, your grandparents, and other family, what is other family?
My aunt, my other aunt, there's a whole bunch of us that live at my grandma's house.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Are there any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. 3 years deferred adjudication. Going to do a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations. If they recommend inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. There's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. I'm going to want her tested for levels. If the marijuana levels go up, then we're going to address that.
Yes.
There is going to be the UA hotline, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, 100 hours of community service restitution, parenting classes. Once she completes parenting classes, 50 of those hours will be deemed to be satisfied. You're either going to get a higher level education or either you're going to complete trade school or whatever you're going to do. That's going to be required. And once that's completed, then the remaining of the community service will be deemed to be satisfied. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Other than her daughter, accurate?
No unsupervised contact with minors.
With her.
I'm sorry?
I won't ever be unsupervised with her.
I'm sorry, what?
I won't ever be unsupervised with my daughter.
All right,
My mom always is there with her.
thank you.
Mhm.
And do you have any CPS history?
There was a long time ago, but they were both closed and dropped
All right, and what was the CPS history concerning?
due to my meth use.
Okay. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. And if there are no issues, then it'll be 1 time every 4 months. Restitution, if any, and no contact with Josiah Hernandez and counsel. If there is restitution that's determined by probation and you think it's inappropriate, you can come back for a hearing.
Judge, I do think we're going to need a hearing. They've submitted numbers to restitution that we believe is inappropriate.
Okay. All right. And probation, is there anything else she needs?
Your Honor, I apologize. He said restitution if any and no contact with Josiah Hernandez.
Yes. And it's JOSIAH.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing else, Judge.
Is there anything you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And then if you all want, Ms. Ferguson will set it for a restitution hearing. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
And that's a wrap on this hearing. She tried to spin a story, but with the evidence stacked up and that failed drug test, the outcome was crystal clear. Personally, I think jail time was deserved, but maybe I'm being a little harsh. I mean, think about it. She drugged a man, stole his car, and ran up his credit card. That's not just a bad choice, that's multiple crimes in one. Honestly, if the roles were reversed, I feel like a man would have been locked up without question. What do you guys think? The court can be inconsistent, but in a case this serious, the facts speak for themselves. What blows my mind even more is how calm she acted, like none of this mattered, and that lack of accountability is exactly what pushes judges over the edge. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think jail was fair, or could probation have cut it? Now, let's move on, because the next hearing takes a whole different kind of twist.
Mr. Crispin, I don't understand why you're here. You're supposed to go to inpatient treatment, the end. No, you're supposed to go into inpatient treatment, the end. So you're scheduled for lifetime recovery on November 14th. That's where you will be. I believe it's the 14th. Here's the thing. I don't know. I think you're here to talk to me because you don't want to go to inpatient treatment. Is that correct? No, my question is, do you want to go to inpatient treatment? Yes or no? All right, you're going into inpatient treatment, Mr. Crispin. We've been dealing with your matter for months now. So you're scheduled for inpatient treatment. That's where you're headed. Oh, no, he's going to go on his own to lifetime recovery.
Last time we spoke, you were still up in the air.
Mr. Crispin, I want you to hear me carefully. All right. You are going into inpatient treatment at Lifetime Recovery. The end. Sure.
Thank you. Why is there a double whammy on the same project?
I'm sorry, what?
Why is there a double whammy?
There's not a double whammy. You never bring documents that are requested of you. No. Here's the first thing. One, you were supposed to bring documents of the military service to Veterans Treatment Court. They never received it. Yes.
I went and told you on the SSI office.
Do you have it?
I didn't even receive it. I have a one.
No. My question is, do you have your military records?
I have to have an addendum with the YouTube 15 addendum because my social's off here and my birthday's off in the Social Security office. The only way they're gonna accept it is I had to get a birth certificate.
Mhm.
That's why I get a birth certificate. Because I had to have my father be in California or it's taking even longer. I was 30 to 60 days to get, because that's what we spoke about.
All right. So, Mr. Crispin, this is what we're going to do. Wow. Mr. Crispin, this is what we're going to do. While we are waiting you to get those documents, you'll be in inpatient treatment at Lifetime Recovery. And then Lifetime Recovery will make sure you have ample opportunity to get whatever paperwork that you say you need. But this has been going on for a long time, Mr. Crispin, and it's been going on too long.
So I understand that, maybe it's just the wrong of the courts. Like,
Right now, for you to go, and not be fixed, just actually ordered for you to go to the CMC to do that process.
no, I'm gonna go and go in other direction, I always have with this part too as well. So whatever you say I have to do, but
Okay.
I'm just asking for the eligibility to talk to you because my own confusion is that we spoke about it, and then you gave me pressure on that for the 90 days.
No, that was never addressed. For
I
example,
gave forms for the 90 days.
no, let me just tell you this. I had already put in place that you were supposed to do 90 meetings in 90 days. 90 meetings, time out. 90 meetings in 90 days is not taking the place of you not doing what the court has asked of you.
Sorry for that quick cut, guys. The live stream glitched while all this was going down, and in the meantime, this guy got escorted out straight into inpatient treatment. Honestly, I don't even know what he thought would happen. You can't just show up to a judge after they've already ruled. Like, was he expecting them to just change their mind? That's basically asking for trouble, in my opinion. The first case showed how dangerous it is when someone abuses probation and keeps committing crimes. The second hearing proved some people just don't get courtroom boundaries. It wasn't the worst thing, but it could have gone badly. Judges aren't here to renegotiate once the gavel drops. What's wild is how many defendants are more focused on controlling the story than actually fixing their behavior. It's a total lack of accountability, and that's probably why so many end up back in court. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What did you think about these cases? And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me keep these videos coming for you.